Everybody, alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. James lights out Tony's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Roy Jones Jr. is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, James Toни. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Roy Jones Jr.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out fighting.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Hits him in the mug with the right. Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy.
There it is! James lights out. Tony's down. He was knocked down there. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Nice counter by Tony. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here.
All right, hey, no holding, no holding. Let's punch it out.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roy Jones Jr. Halfway through round number one. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it. And then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Good block by Roy Jones. Good combination by Roy Jones. 10 seconds remaining in this round. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
James Tony's got to deal with a cut cheek. There it is! Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.
Hey, no holding, no holding.
Oh, look at that. They exchange hooks. What did we learn about Roy Jones as an amateur, about what he brings into the ring? I mean, the guy went 121 wins as an amateur and racked up as many medals and honors as you could.
Well, I'll tell you what we learned about Jones. Very gifted, tremendous talent, speed, and power. Great mix of the two. And he found a way to make wrong right. He breaks the rule book on technical things, on as far as the approach of how you should do boxing 101s. He pulls back when you shouldn't pull back. He drops his hands when you shouldn't drop your hands. But he has the speed, the timing, the anticipation, the confidence to make it right.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Roy Jones Jr. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. In the opening 2 minutes, a minute to go in this round. Doubles up the jab to the head. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Final 10 seconds. There it is! Oh, and he counters right back downstairs. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Roy Jones Jr. Oh, he falls victim to that big hook. Solid counter punch by Roy Jones. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. I've heard people say about Roy Jones Jr., no matter what sport he was going to apply himself to, he was going to be a pro. He was going to be successful. If he played football, this is a guy that could have been a great defensive back. If he had taken on baseball at a young age, he would have made the major leagues. Oh, that's got to hurt. Roy Jones Jr.'s in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Not precise at all by Roy Jones. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, and there you go. What a shot. Big hook comes in. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Tony able to land the counter punch. Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a 3-punch combination. Tony. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Roy Jones. And that round is in the books, and that one should go into the record books. It's been all action all night, but that chapter in the book was something special.
Oh, it was, Joe. You know, sometimes you go to a party, you don't know what to expect. You wind up getting guys that like to talk. They come right in, they introduce themselves. Well, here, you get guys that like to fight.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Tony able to block it away.
Keep your hands up. Keep working the body.
Parries that punch intended for the head. You've used that description, stubborn, driven, single-minded focusedness for Roy Jones Jr. How much does that point to his success that he's had?
Probably 75% of it, because the physical abilities, a lot of people have comparable physical abilities, sometimes even better than guys that get to a higher place. But mentally, emotionally, character-wise, you have it or you don't have it. He has it.
To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Nice counter by Tony. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. James Tony with a nice counter punch. Blocked by Roy Jones. Well-placed counterpunch by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr.'s got a cut near his eye, and that never works out well for a fighter like him. James Tony with a nice counterpunch. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. James Tony's training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively, because he has been a sitting target all night long.
He's just not moving his head. You know, the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, your handcuffed.
Oh, and there you go. James lights out Tony's. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Jones Jr. is going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. Roy Jones Jr. is your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.